No time to go back home. I have to hurry for the book. It's good that I've already visited the spinner's izba.
Večer, přátelé, dobrý večer. Jsme pryč. Za chvilku 8:30. Ale řekl bych, že dneska nás čeká už finále, protože máme tak můžu tady s tím pracovat. Máme prolomenou šestou pečeť. Čeká nás prolomení 7. pečetě a teďka nás čeká souboj s tou babiznou Jagiznou. Ačkoliv teda my nemáme černou knihu, tak teďka tady do ní můžeme zasáhnout, můžeme si upravit balíček, což je teda trošičku divný. To jsem nečekal. Tak uvidíme, jak to půjde. Každopádně teda tady máme klíčový list nějaký. Zajímavý, který dává vejste na všechny nepřátelé. Takže si ho hnedka přidáme. Dokonce 9kový list. To je rozkaz. 32 damage. To je... 2 kola to trvá, OK. Tohle je hodně zajímavý. Tohle ta karta by nám umožnila teda jako vzít všechny karty, které zrovna máme v ruce, jo? Okamžitě. A použít je. Všechny útoky misujou. To znamená, že nás nikdo netrefí. Je to klíč. My jsme si dali možná místo tohohle z toho toto. Jo, tady mám ještě ty dvojitý vejsty. To je. To už asi nejspíš tím vejstem musí trpět, bych řekl. To je zajímavý. V chvíli, kdy dostaneme damage, tak dáme za 10, jenomže my tam máme teďka toho jednoho, to jedno čertisko, který nám to blokuje, tohle, pokud se nepletu. Jasně. Resistance to status spikes. To je ono. Takže tohle to já nevyužiju. Ale ten dvojitý vejst tady to je klíč. To. Jo. Lehce jsme si to tady upravili. Čertiska zase musíme vyhnat. Tyhle ty dva. Požehnání my chceme a chceme ještě regeneraci. Tak. Ať nám funguje. To znamená, zase vyženeme tyhle ty dva. Tohle teoreticky máme. Tak ještě pokecáme tady s těma.
It's alright, Vasilisa. Even without the book, you're much stronger than any other Kaldun. You've already dealt with Sashka, and you'll deal with the Old Crown. The real problem here is this rain. My furs are wet. I don't think it will be hard for you to get back the book. No. That woman can be more powerful than Leshy's or the Fernfire.
Who knows? I didn't trade blows with her.
But she doesn't have the friends you have. I haven't seen any companions either.
We'll see soon enough.
Karr! Karr!
Tak. K tobě nepotřebujeme, takže se podíváme sem. A potom za ní. Jo, bylinkářka tady bude. Potřebujeme nakoupit nějaký bylinky. Preventivní.
You stop on the outskirts of the village, trying to catch your breath. Clouds of your breath are torn apart by the slanting cold rain. The spinner's izba is not far away, and you decide to spend some time preparing for a meeting with this dangerous witch. Peasants cross themselves at the mere mention of the old witch. Everyone knows that meeting her is dangerous, but many still ask for her help. No village can survive without a Kaldun. The peasants shrug their shoulders.
Bylinky chci. Já chci bylinky. Oni tady nemají bylinky. Marchant. Zajímavý. Tady je napsáno, I have a hard time dealing with spinner middle honey herbs. Ale oni tady žádný bylinky nemají. Moment. Resistance to status waste, resistant to status course, resistant to status poison. My jsme vyměnili tohle z toho, resistance to status waste, immunity to waste. Tady to má taky immunity to waste. A dává waste za 1. A navíc to dává ale ještě i proti prokletí a proti poisonu. Obranu. To vyměníme asi za ty boty. Zvyšuje to získávání tohle z toho. Chvíli, kdy uděláme asi něco špatného. Tak to posunuje o 4 a potom dává teda 4. Si myslím, že tím si vylepšíme ten vejstík řádně. Tak. Jsme na ní možná připravení. Tak uvidíme.
You use the sorcery of the fern, and pain shoots through your palm. Trying to move silently, you get to the spinner's izba, but it turns out that it is not that easy to get inside unnoticed. There is no Riddler skull this time, but there are 3 other guardians. They watch the path to the izba vigilantly, and you hear their quiet whispers.
Zkusíme si s nima promluvit.
My God, Aquilina!
OK. Tohle není dobrý.
Who else is here? Agafia Filipovna, are you? What are you doing here?
The peasant women bizarrely sway from side to side. They start to shake and mutter something when they hear your voice.
Old witchcraft in these bouts. She weaves not with ordinary threads.
The spinner's witchcraft. The Zagavar I need is in the black book. We'd better hurry over to that hag.
You are startled when Aquilina grabs you by the wrist.
What you're after, you won't achieve.
Everything was in vain.
Your road leads to damnation.
You will find only pain.
The otherworldly voices die down, and only the indiscernible muttering of the women continues.
They speak of the future. That is prophecy. Prophecy!
You try to touch the belt, but the sorcery of the spinner repels you.
Aquilina, where did you get this belt? The spinner gave it to you?
We are fated to be under her power until we are dead.
She trapped us into the force of her thread. What efforts were in vain? Were all the seals in the book restored?
And no one in the heavens, nor under the earth.
To open the seals had his doom.
And those who tried, only then saw.
Darkness, death, and the tomb.
What pain, Aquilina? For years about it you knew.
With chalk you circles strew.
You shall be greeted with sharpest pain.
Until it will drive you insane. I have to hurry. All the sorcery. Who knows what her sorcery will do to them? I need the black book.
The black hole in place of the spinner's throne leads into strange darkness covered in cobwebs. You hear the inviting whispers of the gloom of the abyss that leads to unknown depths. The black book is out there, somewhere. The damp earth escapes your grasp, and you fall down into the cold darkness of the pit. The pain of the impact leaves you breathless. You try to catch your breath, but the air in the bottom is wet and stale.
Začínáme -5 rovnou.
You manage to get up and look around. A black, winding passage leads into the depths of the cave. You exchange worried glances with your companion and rush into the bowels of the underworld. It's hard to walk and even breathe amidst the thick strands of cobwebs. You have to push away one white shroud after another, and soon your hair and dress are covered with dust and small spiders. It's good to have the skull lantern, because the darkness is too deep even for your sharp eyes. You try to make out something on the ceiling, but it's covered in cobwebs.
Tohle vypadalo jako nějaký, jakože fakt velký pavouček, teda. Pročešeme to tady.
Swarms of small spiders flee before you. You reach a pale grotto, wrapped in the pale threads of cobwebs. and find 3 cocoons there. To your horror, they have unmistakably human forms.
Tady určitě něco v tom bude. A mám si určitě vybrat jenom jeden. No, zkusíme postupně.
You take a step back when a rush of spiders escapes the otherwise empty cocoon. Inside, you find the emaciated mummy of a short peasant. A gold ring glimmers on his finger.
Je to hřích?
The light dims momentarily when you remove the ring from the corpse.
Ne, není. OK.
Inside is the blackened corpse of a child beyond recognition. Only the whites of his deadly eyes stare at you, unblinking. You reel back from the corpse, dazzled by the stench of decay. A white cocoon pulsates in the middle of the cave hall. You hear a rustle of spiders running away from the cold light. The cocoon quietly crackles with cobwebs in rhythm with the pulsations.
Co na nás vyskočí?
You touch the web and tear it down like a shroud. There is a working loom beneath it. An exhausted chort is working on the contraption. His black hide is tied with belts of the spinner, and spiders swarm all about him, sucking the last bits of strength from the spirit. The loom is covered with sorceress signs that are designed to keep this chort working for all eternity.
Jdeme ho vysvobodit.
You tear away the belts, and the chort flies up, incredulous that he has been released. Before disappearing into black smoke, your gazes cross, and you see something strange. Is it a hint of gratitude? There are some mushrooms beneath the bench. You take them with you. The loom is covered with sorceress signs that are designed to keep this chort working for all. The narrowing path is blocked by thick cobwebs. White, slimy threads are still fresh, oozing with the pale juices of their creator. You try to find a gap in this unexpected obstacle, but, alas, the cave is well blocked. You use the sorceress power of the fern, and the cobwebs fall down, forming harmless pools of slime. There's not much cobweb here in this little cave nook. Instead, there are bizarre, multicolored threads hanging in clusters from the ceiling, forming strange passages and patterns.
Threads that seemed chaotic at first glance seem to form an intricate pattern.
Trošku blbne zvuk, já bych řekl.
Why would a spinner need so many different threads?
Čemu tak to potřebuje?
This is a divination for sure. Complicated one at that. I would guess she has learned many things with these threads. Which thread burns faster? That is what will come true. The spinner has her own system here. What complicated sorcery.
There's not much cobweb here in this little cave nook. Instead, there are bizarre, multicolored threads hanging in clusters from the ceiling. Some threads are burned, and the floor is strewn with old ash. Some threads are burned, and the floor is strewn with old...
Okay. Nic víc tady nevymyslíme.
You notice the chorts hanging in clusters from the cobwebs in the dark corners of this cavern passage. At first, you think that these are other victims of the monstrous spiders, but soon you realize that these chorts are not only alive, but are also playing a game of cards and haven't noticed your arrival.
Zkusíme se prosmíknout. OK.
You come across a small cave hall furnished in a similar manner to that of an ordinary room in an izba. Here you find a hearth and a table, a red corner, and even a spinning wheel with yarn. Only the log walls are absent, with a rocky cave wall in their place. These stones are all heavily chalked with some strange, magical symbols. An old spinning wheel is skillfully decorated with a diamond pattern. You touch the yarn and a flock of small spiders scatters away. The rustling of their small legs resembles mocking laughter. Strange letters and geometric patterns pulsate with a sorcerous glow invisible to ordinary mortals. You are unfamiliar with both the inscriptions and the drawings. It seems that the spinner borrowed some knowledge of foreign witchcraft from her apprentice. It is strange to see peasant utensils so deep underground. It seems like this is all the furniture that's missing from the spinner's izba on the surface.
Tak finále. Řekl, že musíme přebíhat v momentě, kdy to tady na nás nekouká. ZV? Mám dělat? Vyfoukli jsme jí to z ruky.
Vasilisa. You know I'm glad to see you. I've been waiting for you. I knew that he wouldn't be able to hold you. My guards told me about you long ago. But you took the book with such skill.
This is my book. You thought you'd get away with it.
What are you talking about, girl? I wanted to give it back to you.
Jak ti to nevěřím.
Only such a powerful sorcerer as yourself can harness its might. We'll need a dead sorcerer for the dead seal. That's what it says, right? My sight is not as good as it used to be, child.
I'm not a child. There are 2 Khaldoons here. I think the book will be satisfied with you.
What a smart girl. But I won't do. I gave all my chores to Alexander, unlike some other Khaldoons. I am not much of a witch these days. But then again, we have to get to the crossroads for the ritual, right? Oh, my memory's not so good, you know.
Ona to na nás jenom hraje.
That's none of your business.
Well, well, I know what is needed. Fine, fine. We'll go together to the crossroads, and I will help you. We'll do everything together, girl.
Stop spinning your yarn. I know that you only want to get the hold of the wish.
Why? Oh, why would I need it, Vasilisa, darling? The fact is that we want the same thing.
So you want to free my beloved from hell?
Of course I do. I want to help you. Not that Alexander, that liar, he only spins his wishes for himself. That damn Chortocrat. Everything is in fact very simple. We should get rid of all the demons. And then, when there are no demons left, who is to keep your boy in hell?
You believe that the book can kill all the demons? I don't know about that. Why would that chort help me then?
Well, yeah, the legend says so, doesn't it? Just imagine, no Khaldoons, no devil. We'll live as if in heaven itself. Well, let's join forces.
Nice story, but I'm not buying it. Why should I believe the one who imprisoned me and locked me up? You would have helped me in the beginning as my grandpa if you really wanted to.
Your grandpa? You think that he's helping you? He never loved you. He doesn't care about you a bit, as I don't care about Alexander.
Lies!
Don't believe me? And why do we take apprentices? You know it yourself, so that the chorts will let us pass away. He needed you solely for that reason. And I know that well. I need that damn nobleman for the exact same reason. Well, let's be frank with each other. We women have to stick together. I'll help you open the seal as a friend.
Ne, nevěřím ti.
You're worse than the chorts. It would suit me better be friends with Satan himself.
Damn wench. Your man doesn't need such a fool anyway. You think I can't handle you? Don't you see what demon I have in my service? This is the permanent Chirang himself.
Ten nás nezastaví.
He will guide you to the afterlife.
Teda doufám.
Nanny, I don't believe it. I've heard everything. You were just using me?
You're here as well. You should have stayed with your toys in your mansion. Now it's your turn, Vasilisa.
I'm not afraid of you, nor of your spider chort.
Tak co? Nějaký takřka finální boss? To jsou jakoby nohy, nebo co? $499. No. Hezky pěkně. Takže začneme s vejstama. To si ještě schováme na nějaký další kolo, aby jsme to měli. Vás pošleme sem. A nahodíme si tu regeneraci. Jo, fakt to byly nožky. To byly nožky, takže ještě se musíme zbavit přitom té druhé nohy. OK. Tak a už je jenom ona, jo? Odstraňuje všechny pozitivní statusy. To se mi nelíbí, co?
Wait, Vasilisa, hold your zagovors. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
And give you the chance to put a knife in my back? Never.
Nějak jí to nevyšlo. Jako nemáme žádný tady ty boosty. Moment. Proč máme prokletí, když máme imunitu? Vůči tomu. Tak jak to, že nám byla schopná dát to prokletí? Tak. Měli jsme jednu bylinku. Ještě, kterou to můžeme vyřešit. Prásk tam s vejstem. Další. Tady si ho ještě posílíme, toho vejsta. Tak ona nám teďka dá jakože značnou damage. Ještě si přikouzlila znova nohy. Moment, ten vejst, co já jsem na ní hodil, tak... Takže aby jsem mu ty nohy neměl likvidovat, jo? Měl bych se pustit přímo do něj. Jestli to dobře chápu. No, tak mu dáme to tak. Sto 53. Okamžitý vejst. Třista šest. A teďka nám nic neudělá. Jestli to dobře chápu. Ještě si prdneme regeneraci. To bylo tady. Jo, ona fakt na mě háže prokletí. Přičemž já mám ale imunitu vůči tomu. Jak to? Asi preventivně toto. Tak. Pojď, už toho tam nemá tolik. Silnýho vejsta dostaneš. Ještě dalšího. Děláme toto preventivně. Za 20. To bychom už mohli dotáhnout celkem úspěšně. Ještě dalšího vejsta mu dáme. To už je bez práce. Víceméně. Krása.
Are you alive there? Well, you're quite resilient, you know that?
Yes, a miracle, I know. I can help you with the book. I'm not lying, I swear.
I can call Alexander to come for the last ride of the seals. Who knows how he might be of use to the seal of the dead sorceress.
A on mi slíbil, že mi pomůže. Myslím, že ho vezme na milost, že s ním budeme souhlasit.
If you want to be of use, come to Mihail's crossroads.
All right, just let me pull myself together.
You find your acquaintances free of the spinner's witchcraft when you escape the dungeon. They are still dazed a bit, but you feel that this sorcery will soon subside. You find a belt spun from cobwebs nearby. Without the witch's curse, it will make a fine amulet.
I've dealt with this spinner at last. And now to find old Igor. She was lying, right?
I don't see your destiny. No, Your fate is in the fog, as if Warsa himself is there to shroud it.
Very well. Now back home, to Vilgard. Grandpa, are you here? Grandpa! There's no one.
Darkness, fog, dark, dark.
Wait, there's something inside the stove. This bottle. Kupala's ointment.
Simuluje regeneraci, okay.
Why would Grandpa need it?
Wants to fly like I do.
I wish we could have made it earlier. Almost empty. This much won't increase my powers, but I'll be able to fly. And you should stay home. I'll find him quickly with this. I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Co pak se tady děje?
I can fly with you. We'll find the old man.
Don't bother. I'll be back shortly. The last thing I need is to have to look for you in the rain.
Krrr! Don't forget, I'm not your average crow. All right, Vasilisa, as you see fit.
I don't know, Vasya. Is it such a good idea to go alone?
It'll be quicker this way. We'll be back soon, me and Grandpa.
I feel a bit uneasy. Perhaps it's my sorcery finally waking up.
It's just the gloomy weather, with this rain and all. Don't let it get to your head.
No jenom aby. Jenom aby. Tak zase vyšleme tyhle ty dva. Jo, tak se jdeme podívat na to. Tedy. Budeme se podívat nejdřív ještě na ten jeho hrob.
Soon your coffin lid will break. I'll take you out from that road. From the afterlife myself. I've broken all the seals but one. I've done so much. I've suffered so much. And so many people have helped me. One was turned into a wolf before I saved him. And saved another from werewolves. I've been everywhere. Walked every road. To get to Yurisba without doors and windows. I've been to a hidden village. And saved it from the fog. I've walked all over, my shoes almost worn to bits, to perform the ritual of the fern flower. I met an evil witch in the town of Černý, and cleansed the possessed icon, and healed Iskor from the fever. For you I took the flower, the color of the sun itself. I don't need to send a letter to bring you this news. I will get to you myself. Just you wait. Just be strong for a little while longer. I'll wash myself off in the waters, and all of this sorcery of mine will be gone. I don't know what to do. What to think of my grandpa? Where is he now? My father. My mentor. What is he up to? You can't help me from beneath Mother Earth. Even if he's up to no good, he won't stop me. I won't be stopped at the very door. It is not in vain that I've opened the seals. I feel a great power in me. It will be enough to bring you back to me.
Jo. Malinkářka. Tak. Já bych spíš potřeboval něco. Co nám odebere ty negativní statusy? Tady to je, že to absorbuje negativní status. Co na to bude fungovat stejně? No, asi stačí. A jdeme na to. Velký finále se nám blíží. Tamhle je.
Grandpa, it's you. Why aren't you in our bar? Why did you make the ointment? You didn't say anything about it to me. If we need it for the seals, then you should have told me. I could have helped you. Together we would...
Vasilisa, I don't know whether I can do this. I must.
Grandpa, what are you saying?
Vasilisa, only one seal is left. The time has come to give me back the book.
Cože?
What about my wish?
Believe me, you won't need it.
I don't understand. You wanted to take the book from me this whole time? So the spinner was telling the truth. You raised me just to give your chores to someone?
So what? As if you didn't know it yourself. Didn't I teach you what it means to be a Khaldun? I've always wanted what is best for you. And you? I want to be a peasant, want to get married. Pah! Didn't you see how these peasant women live? Every second child they bear dies in his sleep. I raised you as a witch. You would have been forfeit were it not for me.
Grandpa, I'm grateful for what you've done, and I always will be. But the book? You wanted to help me with my beloved one yourself, didn't you?
I know well enough what you need, girl. You always listen to what I say. Now do the same and give me back the book.
I can't, Grandpa. I need this wish. I have to save him.
Don't argue back with your grandfather. I don't want to harm you, girl, but I need the book. We mustn't waste the wish on that no-good boy of yours.
Ale ne. Sakryš. Ještě s ním musíme bojovat. Nic nefunguje. Ono to bylo namířeno na nás. Tak... To znamená, že dostanu damage. On jde jenom ze dvouma. Jestli to chápu dobře. Mu dáme jenom bejstíky. Tohle to nezabralo.
Give me back the book, Vasilisa!
I can't, Grandpa.
Don't you forget who took it! It's mine!
Not anymore. You gave it away, along with your chores.
Ugh. Jsem přišel určitě o víc, až o 3. Co ty teďka na to?
I don't want to harm you, Grandpa.
Give back the book, and Zagavars won't be necessary.
Enough, Grandpa! The book gives me so much power! I don't want to harm you!
Don't be arrogant, granddaughter. I've scolded you so many times, and I will do my parental duty one last time. I know what's better for you. Breaking the last seal of the book. You think that's an easy feat, do you? Better if I did that. I'm old and beyond forgiveness.
Stop it! I'll forgive you, and we'll live as we used to.
You'll forgive me? You think your beloved one killed himself? I did everything for your sake, even forfeiting my own salvation.
Jo, nakonec on ho zapíchnul. On ho zabil.
No. This can't be.
That was the only way to become a true Khaldun.
No. No! I loved you so much! But you've ruined everything!
To fakt? To je na mě. Prostě musíme ho zvejstovat, no. Co to jde?
Why?
I know what's good for you, Vasilisa.
Jo. To by teoreticky mohlo už ne. Má 38. I když plus s tím wastem mi to bude stačit. Sakra, se z něho stal nějaký čort?
Grandpa, just look at yourself.
Damn sorcery takes its toll. Enough fooling around. Give me the book. Vasha, I'll make everything right.
How? How can you change everything that you've done? If not for your sorcery, everything could have been fine. I would live a simple life, like everyone else in Vilgard. I never needed your chorts.
Ha! You don't know yourself well enough. If not for me, the Vilgard rebel would have sent you to the graveyard faster than you'd learn your first word. But enough of this, Vasilisa. I know you'll never forgive me. And you won't have to. I'll turn the tides of time back with my will. There won't be anything, neither Prokopi, nor Timoshka, nor the book itself. She would never leave the Sukharev's tower. There will be nothing then. Neither my horns, nor your grief.
I don't believe you. I don't!
You needn't hold on to your book. It's true that your fiancé is dealing with charts. Passing aerial toll houses, I bet. Soon he'll meet St. Peter at the gates.
And that's why I need to give you the book? How can I trust you?
You'll have to, Vasilisa.
Aha, on má spajky. OK. Takže pokaždý mi dá za 7, když dostane. Aha, já z něho potřebuju dostat nějaký ty pozitivní věci. Ale už není koldum. Takže už teďka můžu využívat všechno. Tak. Sebereme mu pozitivní status. 1. Limit maximum obdržené damage na 15. A je to... Unremovable. To znamená, že tohle já mu neseberu. Takže mu bude dávat maximálně za 15, jo. To znamená, potřebuju vejsty. Budu doufat, že se to nebude vztahovat na vejsty. jestli bude 15 jakože každý kolo obnovovat. WTF? Tam je si zbytečný, abych tam dával.
This book is mine! Mine!
You're not even human anymore, Grandpa! Look what your sins have done to you!
Tak, aspoň nebude regenerovat. Tečka. Ale tohle je teda úplně na dvě věci. Zase obnoví. A já nebudu mít už nic, čím mu to... můžu zrušit. Tohle to já mu nedám. Já mu prostě nedám za 30. Okay.
Little time left, Vasilisa. The gates of hell are opening.
You won't get it back. Stand back, Grandpa.
And let you rob us of this one chance. Never!
Dobrý, už si obnovuje jenom 13. Dám mu vejstem vždycky za 15. A ideálně ještě mu vždycky přidat jednou za 15. Takže tady dostane teďka za 15. Tady využijeme toto. Houbičku. Houbičky jsem mu měl ještě nacpat. Tak, máme. 7. To už sejme vejst. Ale teoreticky to můžeme udělat ještě takto. Ještě si to takhle posvětíme. Ne. Z toho mu dáme za 13. No, sláva. Ty kráso. Už pak dostáváme další karty, když už je víceméně finále.
So this is true. You were right when you said you were much too powerful for a toothless coldoon like me. I don't regret my decision. Who cares about your man? But I did what I had to do for my granddaughter. Just look at yourself. The Perim Gubernia has never seen such a powerful witch. There perhaps hasn't been one so powerful even in the whole of Russia!
I don't want to kill you, Grandpa!
Enough! Do what you must. I didn't razor weakling. You wouldn't have broken the seals otherwise, even if you were thrice destined to do so. I am ready to face the abyss. I always have been. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it, Vasha! The time has come to break the seventh seal.
Tak co teď? Push Alexander. Tak asi můžeme vybrat. Buď to skočíme my, zahodíme knihu, strčíme tam toho Egora, anebo Alexander. Co se stane, když tam skočíme my?
I won't kill you, Grandpa.
Don't be stupid, Vasilisa!
I've chosen this road. So it is I who shall break the seal.
Tak.
Again. But what of my wish? What is that? What the devil are you?
Welcome, my lady.
What's going on? I can raise my hand to cross myself.
You were initiated a long time ago, Vasilisa. And now you are here, before the gates of hell. It means that the baptism is undone. Now you will have to manage without the sign of cross. However, there is little strength in human praise. But don't despair, since the Black Book is with you.
You won't get it.
You shouldn't let wild fear assail your soul. That would cause you to recoil from the noblest of solutions. I know that many wish for its power. I don't need it. My power is in my connections. I only wish to help you, my lady. Please, let me be your guide.
You know my name, but I don't know yours, it seems.
Prince Citri at your service.
What a strange name.
The name Vasilisa seems weird, as well to the ear of a demonic creature.
So it's here? The abyss?
Before you are the gates poets sing about. You've came all this way, but I never doubted your strength for a moment.
So you knew about me?
For a long time, I believed that you would reach the Black Book, my lady.
I'm no lady, just a girl from Vigor.
Oh, but the one who broke all the seals has so much more power than an ordinary girl. Much more. I'm here to guide you, like Virgil. It is not an easy journey through wilderness of hell.
I came here for... I don't even know who or what to look for. Was it all in vain? No. I must find a way.
A wish? It is true. The wish of the one who opens the Black Book will be fulfilled.
How can I make the book fulfill it?
But who am I to know this? Just a mere prince. The only place where we can find the answers is the throne of hell.
Then guide me to this throne. And how much time is left until the 40th day is over?
Don't worry, my lady. Time passes differently here. And will be as swift as the hounds of hell. But what is that? Several demons are flying towards us. The rumors have already spread, it seems. They are flying to get your help. Hell is fickle. It shows itself in different guises to every visitor. To get to the center of the abyss, we need to overcome your first trial. That is to pass the palace of Andromeles. You will know everything in due time.
Okay. Tak jsme v pekle. Jsme v peklíčku, uvidíme, jak to dál bude. Ahoj mami, dobrý večer, dobrý večer. Tak to dneska už to šlo na silnicích, už to bylo lepší. Včera to muselo být peklíčko, že? Jsem si tak říkal, ani jsem ti to vlastně včera neříkal, že jsem tak nějak jakože na tebe myslel, v té brutální mlze, jak se ti asi daří, jak se ti jezdí. Asi mizérie to byla včera, co? Kový mlíčko se všude válelo. Tak, máme otevřenou 7. pečeť. Což znamená, teďka musíme jenom nějak se projít tím peklem a vyřešíme všechno, co bude moc bejt. Dneska volno, včera jsem měl poslední do Prahy, 70 lidí a mlha všude. I klouzalo se to, ale v pohodě. Tak jsi to vybral. Volno, když už to jakž tak jde a když bylo největší hnus a marast, tak si musel drandit.
Yes, the gates never cease to impress with their sophisticated monumentality.
Lidi, až u mě celý autobus narvaný. Naštěstí vždycky u mě stojí někdo v pohodě, s kým se domluvím a řeknu mu, jestli by nemohl stát co nejvíc za mnou, abych viděl do zrcátka. Aha. Tak, já si myslím, že si asi vystačíme s tím, co máme, že to asi nebudu měnit už. Nebudeme tyhle karty potřebovat a zvládneme to i bez nich. Máme ještě jeden bodík, takže ten frknu asi sem. S čertama už nemusíme nic řešit. Teď to dobře chápu. Čerti nejsou k dispozici, když jsme v pekle, OK. To znamená, že mi nebudou fungovat ani ty čertovské karty.
Ah, you're here, my mistress. You're here. And just in time, just in time.
I'm not your mistress, evil spirit.
Oh, my lady, my lady.
Enough babbling, lad.
Citri, Citri.
What a useless spirit. Either speak clearly or be gone.
A spirit with use, yes, with use, with presence even. We've heard, my lady, that you are familiar with the art of cards. Who else better to help us than you? A Cossack is here and he's playing Durak for his hat. We have to win. Win him with an evil spin.
Nechci hrát karty.
You wish. I won't help evil spirits in hell itself.
Don't be mad, my lady. Don't be. Forgive me for asking, but that was Miss Taskin.
They will manage. We have to get to the throne.
You're here, mistress.
You are the demon I saved from the spinner's cocoon, right?
Yes, that was me. It said the charts are ungrateful. All lies. In my nook I've hid a nice present for you. If you wish, madam, please come visit my place. I won't deter you much longer, my mistress.
Dobře, tak. Tohle máme vyřešeno. Uděláme preventivně save. Si vlastní. No a snad předpokládám poslední cesta, že nás čeká.
The gates of hell exhale furious flames as they fix an eternal gaze upon you. They are surrounded by throngs of demons as black as night. Some roar, some bark like rabid dogs, some howl wolfishly, and others grunt like evil pigs. All of this fills the air with an unbearable cacophony. The imps rejoice when you approach. Suddenly, everything is silent, and the hateful gates begin to make a speech.
And no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or look inside it. But are you worthy? He won't who has opened it and broken the seals.
He fell back into his old ways. He shall offer passage to ones who wish be elsewhere, and trials for those whose fate has brought them here.
How can I prove that I'm worthy?
We will see. Come closer.
You approach the fiery maw, and unwittingly shield your eyes from the burning inferno. You feel the searing gaze of the hellish gates upon you. If this ordeal continues any longer, it might cause you to ignite like a simple match. But the flames slowly die down, and now the way is open. A burning inferno that rages in the open maw dwindles down, and finally you are able to step under the dome of hell itself. Your guide snarls with a hint of approval before following you into the pandemonium.
Okay.
An abominable view of the hellish outskirts lies before you. A rocky slope gradually descends and disappears into a murky abyss. The darkness is torn by fiery lava flows appearing somewhere below. A narrow bridge spans the chasm and gradually descends. Demons are swarming amongst the rocks with their ghastly visages of pork snouts and muzzles of dogs, goats, and horses. They turn their evil beaks, having noticed your approach.
Andel? Mendel? Gandel? My, it's so good in hell.
Get out of my way, you Herod spawn! I'm heading for the throne and don't have time for you.
Oh, Vasilisa. Some demons can't temper their evil passions.
Right you are, Citri. Get the hell out of our circle.
Wait a moment, guys. What are we waiting for? There's nothing better than the 6th department.
Come on, bring the pan and light the logs.
I'm not in your clutches yet.
She's alive? That's true. And this one beside her. This one?
A book. No seals.
Well, we are better off then. Yes, let's quickly retire.
Not so soon, you demons. How can I get to the throne of hell?
Oh, it's quite simple, really.
Hell is alive, just as you are.
I will guide you. Yes!
But our circle has only one exit. Through our boss, yes.
Andromelius! Andromelius? He lives in the Palace of Evil. You have to follow the boiling rivers from the tar pits to get there.
Yeah, go there. Be careful not to fall from the bridge, though.
What do you mean when you say you're the 6th?
There are other departments in addition to us. Yes, we're working the 6th toll house.
We are responsible for our clients, you know?
For whom?
For the ones that pass through here.
Sinners, you mean?
Oh, yes.
You know of this book, then?
Certainly. And so it has been said, according to legend. There's a legend.
It will fulfill the wish of a Koldu.
Great power! Great glory!
I don't have time for these demons.
Okay, nebudeme s ním bojovat.
Get out of here, you evil chorts!
Run away!
All together now!
1, 2!
Tak. Co pak je tady?
The Chorts crowd around the cast iron cart. It seems that one of the horned spirits is being scolded by the others. When they notice you, they start up an almost incomprehensible howling, from which you understand only one fact. It is you who robbed them of an entire wagon full of sinners. Demons rush to attack you, still cursing the Kolduns.
No, tak si zapojujem teda, no. Tak to bude fungovat. Co on má? 50. Tak, trošičku jsme tu zredukovali. Dvojitý waste dostane, tím bude automaticky mínus. Tohle by mohlo stačit už, ne? Teoreticky.
The Chorts dissolve in the wild inferno. The sinners thank you for freeing them from the hateful fire, even though it is only for a short time. At the top of an especially high, hellish rock, you find the cozy burrow of a Chort that you know. Looking back, you freeze in fear, and wonder as you look upon a view of such dread and magnificence that you have never seen. The exhausted demon thanks you once again and pulls out a red rag from somewhere in his burrow. After whispering some demonic zagavar over it, he hands you his gift.
Okay.
You can't help but to admire the eerie expanses of the underworld. You rest a bit and are ready to continue on your way.
Okay. Akorát nevím teda, jestli mi to teďka k něčemu bude. Už vlastně, podle mě už jdeme do finále úplnýho, ne?
A twisted bridge leads you to the boiling tar pits in the Golden Sands. Sinners emerge once and again from the black slurry, trying to get hold of the shining banks, but each time they are driven back under the merciless blows of demonic pitchforks. The Chort overseers seem to mistake you for an escaped sinner and attack.
Já nejsem žádný uprchlý hříšník. No to budeme muset vysvětlit. Nemám žádný pořádný útočný kouzlo. Za 5. Okamžitý vejst. Dáme sem. Tohle dáme takhle. Tohle dáme semka. Fertik, ne? Teoreticky. Ten dostane double waste. Fertik. A je Fertik. Čertovský obchod. OK. Tak, nabereme nějaký bylinky. Pozitivní statusy z nepřátel prostě, ty jsou jakože... málo kdy dostání. Asi z toho už nic nechci. Si myslím, že už jsme v pohodě.
You have almost reached the bizarre Palace of Evil. Your steps echo among the ornate spires of this strange building. Citri knows the way and leads you to the very chambers of the palace's master. You notice many open chests filled to the brim with golden rubles. Perhaps it is worth replenishing your supplies. Behind the heavy gates lies a heap of treasure. Gold and other riches 1,000 times more impressive than the one you saw in Vodinoy's palace. A black throne sits atop the shimmering mountain.
Well, well. Who do we have here, dear me?
Count Andromedas.
Oh, is it you, Citri? Well, well. You've brought your beauty. This is the witch that broke the seals, I presume?
How can we reach the throne of hell?
This is not how we do business these days. No, we don't. We really don't. And what about the book, lads? Why does she still have it? Respond, will ya?
This is the same black book of legendary repute.
Oh, I know all about this Khaldun's black books.
Listen, Andromedas.
Oh, right. The throne of hell. I will let you pass, Citri. But your Vasilisa will have to face the tall house. Or turn back.
What was that you were talking about, black books?
Oh, everyone knows about black books. Yours is unique, of course. One of a kind.
How can we reach the throne?
Hell will lead you to it, my dear. If you pass my tall house, of course. Which path it will lead you to is for you alone to discover.
Aren't the aerial toll houses held by the angels?
Of course, by the angels, my dear, in the skies. I send my walkers to torment newly found clients.
You mean the deceased?
Right, right. I inspect their quality. If they have too many sins, then I grab their soul. But seeing as you are here, I won't let you go without a trial. Such is my profession. Theft is in my job description.
My jsme se udrželi na 0 hříších. Předpokládám, ne? No jasně, máme 0. Mě peklo by mě nemělo chtít.
I may be demoted otherwise, am I right, Citri?
We will pass you anyway, you evil chort.
Right, right. But how?
All right. I will endure your ordeal.
Are you sure about that? An angel is usually there to atone the sins with good deeds. You can't rely on anyone here.
Why do you require all that nonsense? Angels, frangels. Only the stupid sanctifiers need them.
Be wary. If you accumulate too many sins in his domain, then he will seize your soul, and even I won't be able to help you.
Tak klidně tam můžeme podívat.
I'm sure I have nothing to fear.
Well, well, let me read the scroll. Your scroll. This one, my dear. It says everything. So, you visited a mill. You didn't steal even a kopeck. You went to the Vodinoy's palace.
I have quite a collection of his ushkoiniks here. He has some very nice treasure, and didn't even care for it. But it's understandable. His gold turns to fish scales in the world of man. You Khaldoons visit these churches without a second thought, as if it were your own house. It never ceases to amaze me. You did what? Marry someone off? You didn't even take the donations. How pity, how pity. And here, being but a guest, you didn't take a ruble. Not even one sin. I might throw up. You failed my ordeal. Now be on your way. Maybe you'll have better luck in another circle of hell.
Andromalius dissipates into a hideous cloud of sulfuric stench. A portal opens in place of his throne, through which you see a new landscape that is even darker and gloomier than what you've seen before.
No taky, jak to bude ještě dlouhý. To mi přijde, že už to je jako, že...
Oh, what a beautiful place hell is when chaos reigns supreme. Don't you agree, my lady?
Už mi přijde, že to je zbytečně natahovaný, ten konec. Jakože...
I don't know. All the sinners. I can't bear listening for their screams.
Even though they are devoid of heavenly grace, they found a shelter here in hell. And they are tormented most cruelly here, since we're in the domain of death herself. Shorts torture murderers, traitors, infidels, and other rebels here.
But why am I here? Among these wretches?
Who knows? Hell works in mysterious ways. I know one thing. The abyss will lead you to your goal.
Tell me how hell works.
I could explain it to you for ages, my lady, and still not tell you even a fraction of the whole truth. I know a lot being a spirit, but your mind simply cannot grasp this knowledge. Hell changes every moment, but only one thing stays the same. The torments of sinners devoid of forgiveness. Some demons heavenly delight in torture. For others, souls are just a form of currency.
Aby si mi to vysvětloval, já už chci se dostat do finále.
Will this road lead us to death?
Correct. With it, we will get to her temple. She's the only one who can open the way further.
Let's not tarry.
I shall obey, my lady. Be strong. You are but steps away from your goal.
Mistress! Yes, you!
Jako ten konec, tady to peklo je jako skoro až zbytečně natáhnutý. Jako už stačilo, že jsme bojovali s tím Egorem, tak stačilo se dostat do pekla, projít tou branou, vyvolat toho nějakého finálního satanického démona nebo někoho a tam mít nějaký ten poslední rozhovor o tom, jestli teda toho našeho milého zachráníme nebo ne. A nazdar, konec, odchod. Tohle z toho už mi přijde, že to je takový jakože nastavovaná kaše. Čeká.
Come to our cauldron.
Don't you forget, Chort, that I'm still alive.
No, not in the cauldron, but to the cauldron.
This feeble-minded spirit invites you for a small excursion into his domain. I believe he wants to demonstrate to you all his skill in the devilish arts of torture.
Yes, this demon speaks truly. Well versed he is. Here, let me toss you a coin. We'll be waiting for you.
Please help me, good woman. Don't refuse. Here is a bit of gold for you. Everyone says that you are a witch with knowledge. I'm taking an exam at a short academy and have trouble with one question. What do you Khaldun's give away before passing into hell?
What do Khaldun's give away before dying?
Karty.
They give their chorts away with their book, or just with a touch. It happens in different ways.
Oh, right. Thank you kindly. I will be all right now.
Tak jdeme. Kráso. Kolik toho tady ještě bude?
Impenetrable gloom fills this region of hell, but it is often torn by a stray bolt of merciless fire. You hear savage howls and the thumping of thousands of demonic feet ahead of you. In the deep, thorny pits, demons are drilling their kin. In vain, they try to march in lines that will soon fall apart with such howls that your head is filled with tormenting pain. One of the would-be generals notices you and decides to test the skill of his subordinates, ordering a full-on attack.
Nechci tady bojovat s nějakýma podřadnýma potvorákama.
Fills this region of hell, but it is often
Chci už se dostat do cíle a mít to vyřešeno.
A winding path leads you to a huge grotto. Its walls and floor are dotted with pits, nooks and crannies, all filled with cauldrons, boilers, and iron mechanisms where chorts are torturing souls of the screaming unfortunates. The terrible suffering of the sinners is so cruel that you involuntarily take several steps back. The familiar devil awaits. He bows and invites you for a little tour of his domain. Here you find every horror imaginable. Your guide relishes in the details of each torture while showing them to you. Here he adds some oil. There he turns the spit. And there he tightens the bolts on another of these disgusting mechanisms. He offers you to lend him a hand in this demonic art. You shudder at the thought of torture and quickly return to the trail.
Nebudeme se tady podílet na mučení hříšníků. To ať si dělají čertíci sami.
Chorts have built hideous squat barracks along the path. Slender rows of these buildings stretch all the way to a horizon dotted by black chimneys that are belching, reeking smoke. Everything around here is lined with fences and strange, thorny threads. Devils drive sinners from one barrack to another, and their hellish dogs torment the lingering unfortunates, killing their victims again and again. A group of chorts approaches you orderly, as though being a military squad. They are dressed in scraps of filthy uniforms and are marching awkwardly across the ground, drenched in the blood of hapless sinners.
Good day, Mistress Prince Citri. You've come here on inspection, I presume?
I see that you found quite an impressive means of bringing your ideas to life.
What's going on here?
We are preparing for the 20th century.
If I may, my mistress, chorts are getting more and more discriminated when we talk about murder. You see, there is less and less violence in the world, unfortunately.
And this is why we've come up with the new ways of tormenting mortals. We're getting ready to train our agents.
Looks like some kind of a horrible labor camp.
Yes, ma'am. In these very camps, we intend to torment millions of souls.
Have you come up with a name already?
Yes, sir.
camps.
I feel that this may be too blunt. How about labor camps?
As your Royal Highness commands.
You won't see such expanses of the abyss while traveling with ignorant guides like St. Nicholas, don't you think?
I haven't heard that there are fewer murders in the world of man.
Oh, but it's true, ma'am. This is the very reason that my colleagues are working on creating new ways to cause evil.
Oh, you should listen about all the wars that these clever shorts have planned.
How horrible.
Let me tell you, sir, ma'am.
Everything in its own good time. We're in a hurry now.
Agents that you talk about, these are the chorts that tempt people?
Yes, ma'am. There are several agents types. Type 1, corporal of the left shoulder. He sits on the left shoulder of a man. Type 2, fire colonel, flies about as a fairy ball. Type 3, ladder major. He puts on the skin of a corpse and walks among men.
Come on, you will tire our magnificent guest.
Some of the recruits in these pits will one day become such an officer.
Some will mingle with men, maybe even lead them.
This can't be.
I've heard that a most peculiar mustache will become fashionable.
Tohle to vůbec není narážka na koncentrační tábory. Pracovní. A teďka ještě narážka na nějakýho na knírek. OK.
We have to continue on. As for you... I don't think that you need to kill so many men and devise such camps.
Why is that, ma'am?
How can I convince this Herod spawn that he should not create such chambers of torture?
Příliš složité, stará idea, starý nápad. Aha.
There are many such camps already. I've heard that the Tsar sends criminals to labor camps and such.
No, ma'am. Humanity hasn't seen such a horror yet.
Well said, lad.
Dobře, jdeme dál. Zapomenutý palác. Ne, jdeme dál po té hlavní lince. Já už na ty vedlejšáky prdím.
The trail winds along the bank of the flaming lake. The gloom parts before a strong heat, reeking of sulfur and filled with the unyielding screams of helpless sinners. When you adjust to the bright light, you are able to discern the orderly rows of demons that pass along souls to each other. Every chort has his own dreadful task, to cut, twist, or do other things better left.
Jdeme.
One more step, and a hateful, gaping portal reveals itself. It is a doorway to the halls of death itself, if the words of Citri are to be believed. Each footfall fills you with dread, and only the thoughts of proximity to your goal give you the strength to move forward. You descend lower and lower down the winding stairs, sensing the evil will of a creature devoid of life and earthly desires. A quiet spirit lives here, one waiting for its moment. A quiet spirit lives here, one waiting for its moment. Death itself is sitting on its throne, the enemy of humankind. Quiet rattling and the stench of decay are the unyielding allies of every spirit's word.
I've been waiting for you, Citri, and you, Vasilisa. I was expecting you to be much, much earlier.
Greetings to you, Death.
Weeks and weeks I was on your heels, sorceress, and yet you slipped away. But I am patient. Soon, very soon, you will be mine, and then... Look at these instruments. Oh, what a marvelous torture that will be. My demons will work on your body and soul when I'm done.
You'll never get me. Neither you, neither your chores.
Few are those who have avoided my embrace. You think your book can aid you?
Death has a creaky laugh, like the scratching of nails on a coffin lid.
Why do you take people away? Leave us alone. Your work brings nothing but misery.
What a clever witch. You want to help humanity. But it is not my place to aid you in this matter. It is not I who made this world as such, but the Creator who willed it. You want to change the way things are. Be careful what you wish for, then.
Your demons. I've never seen anything like that.
It's merely my job. I am the mistress of a murdered old house at the moment. And I'm very diligent. Everything you've seen. Don't even think of telling this to anyone. You know how I love surprises.
I can ask the book for eternal life.
For a long, long time, this ancient artifact was absent from these halls. But you are not the first to wield it. Few Khaldoons avoided my embrace. You won't be among them either.
Maybe we will have a closer meeting soon, but not today. I will face your ordeal.
So bold. You are strong, Khaldoon, but you won't escape my clasp. If you don't pass my toll, your soul will be mine.
Open the scroll.
Oh, how many charts you've slain. At least so you think, for they are immortal. But this is not your sin. Fyodor, your old friend, he has sins of his own, but they are none of my concern. You could have brought him to ruin, but you offered a helping hand. And your new friend, Petska, so small. You people think that age is important, don't you? You could have left, but you saved him. Your teacher, your mentor, he has betrayed you, and you forgave him, and the faithful daughter should. Your colleague, the sorcerer, Alexander, he could have killed you, but he saved you. You forgave him, even though you could have killed him many times over. Well, all my work is cut out for me, it seems. I appreciate your concern.
Death rises from her throne, and a portal to another hellish landscape opens behind her.
Další, ale no tak.
Don't forget about me, Vasilisa, for we shall meet again quite soon.
Citri bows to your interlocutor and follows you into the portal. You sense that your victory is fleeting, so you step inside the portal that has just emerged behind the throne of the Grim Reaper.
So, here we are. Our final resting station, my lady.
But I don't see the throne.
There is not much of a path left. After the Sinner's Forest, you will see the heart of the Abyss. I hope that you've seen with your own eyes. Known as the home of fallen souls and wretched ghosts, is really...
much worse. I'm seeing such horrors for the first time.
But wait, my lady. As you might have guessed, we're not idling. We shall regain our former power yet. You'll see. Unfortunately, it is time for a farewell. Follow the trail. It was a great honor and even a bigger joy to guide you down these hellish roads. So, here we are. Our final resting station, my lady.
Nebudeme opakovat.
But I don't see the throne.
There is not much of a path left. After the Sinner's Forest, you will see the heart of the Abyss. I hope that you've seen with your own eyes.
Much worse. I'm seeing such...
But wait, my lady. We shall regain our... Unfortunately, it is time. It was a great honor.
Se jenom zopakovalo. Tak snad poslední.
An old, beaten road is winding among the swaying trees. You hear whispers amidst the branches, and with a start, you realize that hell has grown a grove of sinful souls. You quicken your pace, unable to withstand the mutterings filled with pain. The voices beg and demand, but their words are alien and incomprehensible.
Na se to koukám. Vypadá jako my. Finální bubák. Možná.
It's you!
Right.
about the wish, Satan. I've broken all of the seals.
Of course, the legend tells of a wish, does it not? I presume you suspect some kind of a trick. But don't worry, my sorceress. Simply say your wish to make it come true. Go on, do it.
I already know my beloved isn't here. You made old Igor do all these evil things. It's all your fault. But I won't back down, even before you. I want my betrothed to be with me. I want him to be alive, alive with me beside him. Free from both the torment of hell and bliss of heaven.
I like your style, Vasilisa. Let me fulfill your wish. Your betrothed is beside you already. Your betrothed is the Tsar of Hell and ruler of the Abyss. I am your betrothed.
What?
Co?
I didn't wish for that.
Those myths, legends, as fickle as sand on the shore of an endless ocean. I created the Black Book, Vasilisa. Right here in the halls of the underworld. When the rustle of pages fell silent, and my hand fell exhausted on this very analogion, a prophecy resounded. Whoever looks at this book in heaven, or on earth, or under the earth, and will break its seals, they then will among the flames will receive a worthy reward.
No! No, no! That is not the legend!
Who are you to doubt my words? Shorts heard prophecy and told Khalduns about it. Thousands of years have passed. Do you think they remembered the prophecy accurately? But I am bewildered as well. I've been waiting for a friend and a comrade, another prince in my kingdom of darkness. But now I've found a companion, a witch, with power yet unseen in both hell and the mortal world. Remember calling the merchants at Mikhail's crossroads. The merchant is here to collect his goods.
Never! All your tricks, omissions, and deceit! What else to expect from the Prince of Lies? I walk this road for a reason. You're just another chort in my way!
Isn't it too presumptuous, Vasilisa? Trying to oppose the very progenitor of evil.
I won't leave hell empty-handed. Let's see if there's a wish hiding under that serpent skin.
Pak budeme bojovat s to nějakým. Dostaneme 3 rány, když on dostane damage, je úplně v pohodě. Asi nějak přežiju. Waste. Double waste. Tak, nahodíme si regeneraci. Ještě bychom si měli nahodit. Tady si dáme totok. Zofel? Nic se nestalo? Jo, tady. Tak, spajky. Jsme mu dali dopryč. Ten toho na mě teďka naháže. Ten toho na mě teďka naháže. Tak, my to na něj nahážeme, ale taky. Všechny pozitivní statusy mu sebereme.
In black magic weren't futile after all.
Tak. Tam s tím vejstem. Tak.
Few Khalduns compare to you.
Tak. Tu máš. Tu máš. Tu máš 122. Tu máš 237. Teoreticky bychom ho tímhle s tím mohli už smíst. A když ho to nesmete, tak ten vejst ho potom dodělá. Teoreticky by to mohlo být. Krása. Jo, je to finální fight tohleto, ano, snad, doufám. Tak. Porazili jsme samotného satana. Uvidíme, co z toho teďka bude. Aha. Si to ještě dáme jednou?
Great, perfect. I've chosen well, it seems. Now place the book unto the analogion to seal our union.
Never! Hateful serpent. I will be doing a great service to all of Russia when I let the Black Book consume your wretched spirit.
What? You foolish mortal! Do not try my patience.
I couldn't care less for your patience, you evil snake. Let's see if there's another seal hidden beneath your filthy hide.
Pak budeme pokračovat v bitvě. Had je to Snake, že jo? Představuje prostě satana. Tak pokračujeme. Och jo. No, nemáme ani jeden syn, takže tohle ti je teďka k prdu. No, 333 HPček. Ale jako, to už pro nás není jakože vysloveně žádný problém. Regenerace. Vart. A jdeme. Dáme tohle. Tohle.
No bounds. You could have everything, but you get nothing.
Jo, to se ještě uvidí. Už máš jenom 228 HPček. A ještě ti to zredukujeme. Tak, už jenom 150.
Was it not I who created them? I knew all of your tricks. But even with this mighty artifact, you were a lousy student.
Já. Teďka on si dává všechny možný různý kouzla, který jsou vlastně jakože, který se rovnají našim hříchům, který my máme nastřádaný. A vzhledem k tomu, že my nemáme žádný hříchy nastřádaný, tak teďka jemu tohle to dá teďka 1 HP. Předtím i ty útoky a to všechno bylo vlastně tím limitovaný, takže jako on nám v podstatě neubližuje. Tu máš. Tu máš. Tu máš. A ještě mu sebereme nějaký pozitivní... On nemá žádný pozitivní status. To si schovám ještě. Z ty kartičky si ještě schováme. Na nějaký další kolo. Krása. Už jenom 74 HP. No, za chvilku by se spíš měl poklonit ty nám.
You think you can hide from me? Khalduns are doomed to suffer for eternity in Gehenna.
No, furt tam má to obnovení těch HPček. On si snaží obnovovat HPčka a ono mu to obnoví jenom 1 HPčko. Furt. Zvýšíme mu waste. Ještě si dáme bles. Tohle to všechno si schováme.
It's not too late to stop. I'm giving you one last chance, Vasilisa. Your struggle is useless. You will bow down before me.
Tak. Ožívají stík. Damage nám dává to samý. Prostě. Damage prostě se rovná přesně tolik, kolik máme hříchů. Vzhledem k tomu, že nemáme žádný, tak... No a teďka on dostane 49, má jenom 19 zápéček, to znamená, tohle je víceméně ho už hotovo. Ale mohli bychom ho jakože dorazit. Aby ho nedorazil jenom ten, tak ho doklepneme my normálně. 26. A ještě, kdyby na nás chtěl zaútočit, tak mis nevšim. Tak, jdeme ho dorazit.
We are not destined to be together, it seems.
Tak co, porazili jsme satana a sami se ujmeme trůnu v pekle, nebo jako... Jak?
There is no wish.
A toho našeho milovaného teda nezachráníme asi.
And you, book. You bring only misery. I wish things were the way they used to be. I guess grandfather wanted that as well. But you can't turn back time. Satan said that he wrote the book in these very flames. The very flames that created all this power.
Zničit knihu nebo utíct z pekla. Zničíme tu knihu. My jsme sami zemřeli. Tím pádem se setkáme s tím naším milovaným, nebo jak? Asi a les. Takže co, nakonec jsme v pohodě? Nebo jak? Že tady sedíme teďka pod stromem. To by mě zajímalo. Jestli jako budou nějaké myslivky, nebo jestli bych mohl zkusit ještě tu variantu typu utíct z pekla.
So that's the whole story. Whoever saw it, as saying lots of things. They say it was possible to look into hell itself at those crossroads. That is how Vasilisa disappeared. But then, at the old church in Piantiek, a certain icon painter started living there. What was his name? Petrovich, was it? It was after the Red Army came. He started working on that icon. Something to do with hell. But he didn't manage to finish the drawing. It was empty. Weird, eh? I don't know about Vasilisa. They say a lot. What to believe? And what of our Uyezd? You know yourself, I think. Vilgort and Cherdin lived well afterwards. All of the Kolduns were gone for some reason. Evil spirits were gone as well. All of them? Who knows? Some say that there are still Shishigas in the deepest woods. But who knows for certain? Friends of Vasilisa? I know all about them. Petka began hunting different chorts, and the Kolduns that remained. Started smoking them out. I know about Akulina as well. She wanted to be a witch like Vasilisa, but then there was no time for sorcery. Married Petka. They lived well. Fyodor changed his life for the better, went to Perm, and played in the Opera House Orchestra. Had talent, that one. Nikolai lived well with his chort of a wife for a long time. Even the Soviets didn't hurt them, as if they had some kind of Zagavor protecting them. Karnish started living in his forest. They say he helped out the peasants. There was one story during the war he helped a guy. Ah, well, I'll tell it some other time. Proshka disappeared. Cats. What can you do? That nobleman did a lot of good. Built hospitals and whatnot. I don't know what happened to him afterwards. The Bolsheviks killed him, I guess. And Yegor? They saw old Yegor in church often. He was praying for forgiveness. Maybe Vasilisa forgave him as well. Here he is, in the village photograph. He became strange, though. Always walked around with his head wrapped. And so, that is the whole story. Everyone here remembers it well to this day. Do they believe it? I don't know what to believe myself. Time flies, you know. It's not the same as it used to be in the days of old. I'm glad I told you all this before I forgot it. My, but it is late. It's time to say farewells.
Tady je nějaký poslední autosave. Je to u toho rozhodnutí, nebo ne? Co by se stalo, když bychom... Není. Proč to neudělá autosave u toho rozhodnutí?
So that's the whole story. They say it was possible to look into hell itself, and that is how Vasilisa disappeared. But there assert it was he started, but he died, and what you know, vil evils, some friends of Petka behind, she won't marry Fyodor, had Nickel, even Karnish, the Morteshka, that no, I don't, and you go, they maybe here he became, and do they time. I'm glad it's time to say farewells.
Autosave izba. To by bylo projít znovu celé to peklo. Ta škoda, že to neudělalo ještě jeden autosave u toho rozhodnutí, aby si člověk mohl podívat. To by se stalo, když bych se rozhodnul uprchnout z pekla. No nic, přátelé. To už si pravděpodobně někdy dohledáme, třeba někde na internetu, či někdo zkusil tu druhou variantu ještě. Ale já se k tomu nějak asi vracet nebudu. Když dám continue, tak se stane co? Dostaneme se zase jenom sem. Jasně.
So
tomu poslednímu autosaveu.
It was he start, but I and what you know. Vil evils, some friends of Petka, I know. She won't marry Fyodor, had Nickel, even the Karnik, the Morteshka, that I and you, they maybe here he became, and do they time. I'm glad it's time to say farewells.
Black Book za náma. Docela příjemná záležitost, akorát teďka ten konec byl takový už zbytečně natahovaný. Trošku škoda ještě i těch vysvětlivek, že prostě u těch některých karet člověk jakože v tom docela plaval, protože prostě nebyly dostatečně vysvětlený, co přesně i jak udělají. A víceméně jsem si říkal, že to bude taková oddychovka a ono vzhledem k tomu, když je potom člověk utahaný třeba večer po práci a podobně, a musí se kolikrát soustředit na ty čísílka a počítat a na to, co se tam děje, tak jako to naopak jakože nebyla moc velká, teda nebylo odpočinku občas, teda. Každopádně to je za náma. Příjemná hra, která má ale velice omezené jakože asi publikum. Prostě moc lidí do toho nejde. Protože prostě hold, to není tak úplně jakože jednoduchá procházka růžovou zahradou. Tak jo, ale zapíchneme to a další stream už teda rozjedeme něco jiného. Pravděpodobně budeme Titan Chaser nahodíme a budeme nahánět nějaký velký bubáky. Ale to uvidíme. Uvidím zase až kdy. Teďka v tom týdnu to budu mít zase trošičku tak nějak náročnější, tak uvidím, jak budu zvládat. Snad to budu zvládat, kdyby náhodou ne, jako vždycky. Sledujte nadpis vypnutého streamu, tam se dozvíte, pokud by byl nějaký pozdní stream, nebo když by přišel nějaký day off a tak dál. Budu se to snažit tam zavčasu nějak uvádět. Tak jo, pro to všechno. Takže jo, já vám všem děkuji za návštěvu. Za 10 půlnoc, takže to akorát i krásně vyšlo. Přeju vám krásnou dobrou noc. U nějakého dalšího streamu zase. Ahoj.